Hello everyone, welcome back to Factorio. So, okay, let's hold that for a moment. So, we have gotten into space. We are doing some space research. Let's take a quick look at our orbital facility. View surface. There we are. So we just have this very small little space base. It's building science. It's being supplied, not very well, by us on Nauvis. We're just shooting in these, although right now we're having to carry them up by hand. What are we short on? Looks like we're short on rocks. No, solid fuel? We are short on solid fuel. We're going to have to get some of that shot up here also. Right now, that's only being brought in just from a box. We need to set up some sort of delivery. Okay, well that's a thing. That'll get us more science. We also need to get more ground. Like right up here, we only have like this one little limited place, and there's a few others just around, little rocks in orbit. But we need to get actual space platforming going. How's this all going? Looks like we're having some trouble shooting up LDS. We file it up 50 at a time. Wow. So can I even fire up the like, do I have one of these? I need one of these. Oh, I don't have anything in my inventory. I must have dropped everything for a trip just recently. So this is shooting up iron, but what else can we shoot up? We can shoot up solid rocket fuel, so that will be something we need to set up. Set this back to iron real quick. Where are we building our solid rocket fuel? Actually, we have it on this belt right here. Yeah. So really, we just need to make one of these and set up a launch and, I guess, not just a launch, but also a place to what do they call? To land. To retrieve it. Also looking into the future, what we need next. Let's go ahead and fix up our life support. So next time we go back up, we'll be able to survive. I did bring back a little bit of solid fuel. Where's my life support facility? It's over here. So please go ahead and clean these. Unless there are bots to resupply us. Actually, we dropped a whole bunch of things into a chest at one point. Where was that? Was that here? Yeah. Just grab all that stuff. Our meteor defense. I do have a few of these. Okay. So we'll just keep on expanding this. Except we don't want to do LDS. This is going to be rocket fuel. And I need to switch this back because where we have this all doing life support stuff, we want to have it doing personal roboports. Here, expand this, please. Oh, it's so much nicer to have the bots going fast now. We've been living with slow bots this entire time. It's been painful. Alright. Oh, I need to change the wiring up too. So this should only go if solid rocket fuel. is greater than 100. That was that one. There. And now to get it hooked up, we have to split this belt. So can I just filter this saying only give me solid fuel? That works. You're loaded in, or you're turned off because we don't have anything set to receive it yet. Up above. Here, go ahead and expand this. One thing we don't have also is lubricant. Now I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't do lubricant here. Maybe we should do that on a different planet. Like we do have this moon, Sol Salas, which is very rich in crude oil. And it has no biters in it or anything. Delta V from Novice is 572. And orbit is only 100. So maybe shooting up from here would be easier. Ah, well. I'm not entirely clear exactly how the Delta V requirements work. Here, go ahead and supply me with stuff, bots. And you know, I should maybe do some stuff up there. Do we have refinement yet? No. We still don't have the Covarics process. Let's see. There's all these new facilities that we need to unlock. These multi-spectrum mirrors. Interesting. Wonder what they're for. All this new stuff. There's like entirely new sets of chains and things. Blue belts. The industrial furnace. Larger, faster, more modules. That's power. Beryllium cargo sections? It just needs beryllium plates instead of what are we using for our existing ones? I'm not sure. Oh well, doesn't matter. Trying to figure out what I want is space platforms. Do I already have that? Yeah. So we can make space platforming from LDS, heat shielding, and steel. But only in space. So we need to send up heat shielding. We already have steel up there. How far are we away from logistic? Because that would be convenient. This. So it needs utility science packs, which we haven't unlocked yet. Those require a solar panel, an efficiency module, a cryonite rod, machine learning data, and cool thermofluid. So we're moving into the point where it's going to be more complicated. But it would sure be nice if we could do logistics. Seems like the next thing is probably just getting this industrial furnace. Let's go ahead and start that up. Is it only in space? Yeah, it cannot be placed on space platform. But maybe it can. There's other things, right? So this thing. Cannot be placed on land. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something. Cannot be placed on spaceship. I'm not looking for spaceship, though. I'm looking for... There's like space platform, and then there's space something. Here. FNEI platform. This. So that's the platform plating. So it's just the same as regular... Okay, that's just a speed increase to platform. And that's used for other things. So wait, so can I just walk on the scaffolding? It says it lets you place certain structures. Well, let's just place another one of these. For heat shielding. And then we said we need another one? So this is heat shielding. And this needs to be changed to heat shielding. Alright. And all these need to be wired up, don't they? Do I have my green wiring? That will do. But it's not working. It should be doing this if this is greater than 100, and it should be off. Oh, it's 200. What do I have up in space? Just a second. Let me take a look. So am I pulling this in from somewhere? This is apparently receiving solid... Okay, because I didn't point at the right place. First of all, let's just turn that off. I need to specify the destination a little better. But what is the destination? This is a chest, but it doesn't have a signal next to it, so that's not going to work. Okay, this is the one that should be rocket fuel. Which is actually the right one. Okay, never mind. I actually have it all set up right. I just need to point it to the right place. Let's go in there. This is gonna get messed up though, because I screwed this up. I guess we could probably change something and see if that makes it help. Anyway, we do still need to deal with lubricant, which we haven't quite worked out yet, because we have to return the barrels too at some point. Like, can I put one of these in space? I can, yeah. But can I put like a receiver chest for one of those in space, on the ground? Where is that? This. Yes, of course I can. So where am I even shooting up? I'm not shooting up lubricant. Can I shoot up lubricant? That's another question. Or do I need to shoot up like heavy oil and make lubricant in space? No, I can. Okay, that works. This was supposed to be heat shielding. Which I seemingly did not even bring down this far. Where's my heat shielding? It's here. All right. I have to assign this a spot to fire yet before when I set it, so I don't have one yet. We'll just wait for that. Now, we were doing our lubricant processing like right up here, but this maybe is not the best place for it. Where was that? Right. No, that's water. There it is. So we can just extend this. That'll work fine. So this is going to be receiving lubricant, putting it, receiving lubricant, receiving empty barrels. Should I make this bigger? I don't want this to overflow. Maybe I should add a buffer. Alright. And then we need to shoot them back up into space. And again, the issue's kind of the same. You know, I probably shouldn't even do this here. I should probably move the lubricant and pipes over to our other facility. Because we need those delivery things, the delivery capsules. Why isn't this working? Not enough steel. You should have enough steel. Here, clear up. I can't see. Because this just never works in the first place. It's just always been bad. The things you notice after that many after this much time in your facility. Why is this all stopped? No oil. Okay. And we'll need to set a combinator up here to work like the rest of them. So only do it when barrels of lubricant. Not biosludge, lubricant. Is greater than 100. Maybe greater than 50. No, I better make it like 100. All right. And then we need to actually build this, get the stuff here. So we're not pulling this in from above, we're making it. All right, and then we have this box, which is smaller than I thought it was. And the receiver right here for the empty barrels. All right, and the actual lubricant. It would sure be nice if I didn't have to actually do logistics on like everything, because I could just use bots to carry stuff. But we're not there yet. Gotta have some rewards later in the game. Where's my lube? Here, it's coming down. Right here. And where are we going? Still further. We might need to put water up eventually also. I know there's ice up there now. Alright. And we're coming right here. Whatever. Okay. So we got heat shielding, we've got barrels, LDS, steel, copper, plating, iron plating. Looks like maybe we ran out. This seems like it's stopped. What's going on in orbit? So you are out of whatever this is. Rocks? Really? We're out of stone. Oh, I'm not shooting up stone, and that's the issue. Here, grab this one. Up. Ah, my desk is being annoying today. And if I keep messing with it, it's gonna fall apart. But it is not to my satisfaction. I need to make one of these. So that's gonna require just some steel. We got it. What else we need? I feel like I'm going awfully slow during this section where I'm trying to just slowly, bit by bit, figure out like how to get resources into space and that sort of thing. My apologies for that. It is a new experience. Alright, and this is shooting up not that, but regular stone. And change this up so that it requires... okay, that didn't have a green. Because we just placed it. Okay. Right now we don't have, well, we have to point at the right place. You are going here. Zero of 4 meteors destroyed. Why? 0 of 6 structures remain ready. What's going on? Something's wrong with our something's wrong with our meteor defense. We'll go check that in a moment. Oh, I bet it's lack of explosives? No, it's lack of power. Guess our accumulators aren't surviving the night? Or maybe these are just coming in so quickly that we're not able to keep up. Maybe I'll need to make a few more of these. I bet... No, it's that we're having power problems. Yeah. We have so many solar panels, though. No, it's the rate at which these can draw power from the grid. And we just had a group of asteroids sneak by us. Oh well. I don't think it's a systemic problem. We don't need to worry about that. But let me check out what's going on with oil, because I keep on seeing that this is having some problems. So we don't have all the light gas we could want. We got plenty of oil. These are all going full tilt. They're having some trouble with heavy. Do we need more heavy refining? Or, I'm sorry, light? I think we might need more of this. Good that we got our science going again. Yeah, it's the light oil is causing some troubles. Come on, get this done. Is that working up here? It is. I just must have copied it wrong. Okay. Hopefully that will clear up our problems, because we got plenty of refining capacity. We shouldn't have problems. How's lubricant doing? Do we need to have more lube, perhaps? Seems like we're nice and full. We've got 8 of these making it. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, next thing I think is to go back up into space, set a few things up. We needed to start building the what's it called? These not the space assembly machine, so I'm not gonna carry any of this up. You turn all that off actually. We're just getting random technologies at the moment. Turn this off. Personal logistics. Drop a whole bunch of junk in here. I remember I wanted to try bringing some miners up. How's our life support doing? Looks good. So we got an hour and a half. It's a nice little buffer. Do I want to bring any more water up? No, I wanted to bring miners up and see if we can make that work. Miners. We might want to bring more solar panels up too. Let me do that. Oh, I have empty life support containers. They didn't refill them. They just cleaned them and made them empty again. Water ice processing. That's what I'm looking for. So water ice turns into water. And it needs to happen in a boiler or a chemical plant will work. And apparently I can make water ice from cyanide slush. Interesting. So my question is, can I make? Do I need a? Can I make a? Can I put a lab in space, or do I need to use space specific labs? Where's a lab? Here. Cannot be placed on space platform. Nope. So I'll need to make a. What is it they're using? A thermodynamics facility or a biochemical facility? Switch this to producing life support. I know I had some coal on me, but I must have put it away. Should be enough. It's just 2 each, right? Yeah. Alright, now for this facility, I need big electric motors. LDS pumps and space assembly machines and a bunch of glass. I shouldn't have thrown all that stuff away. Now I need to grab a bunch of it back. I can't even make this here. I have to build it in a space manufactory. But I can bring up the supplies and we can just borrow that facility for a moment. We have one of those up there already. We have a bunch of space assembly machines up there. I need a bit more LDS. And I need to make the pumps. I'm sure I have space assembly machines already up there. Don't know why I did that in such a strange pattern, but that's okay. Alright. So that's not a lot of cargo, but it's probably enough that we're going to need some sections to get out to lift up. Where's my capsule? There it is. So we need 12 cargo sections and a lot more fuel. A lot more fuel. There we go. Did I need to bring anything up? I needed to bring some of these up. And some combinators too. And I needed to bring up a delivery cannon. I forgot about that. And pipes and concrete. Where's my concrete? It's somewhere around here. There we are. And pipes I already have up there. I don't need to haul it up. I have iron up there. Did I need another delivery? Yeah, I did for the heat shielding. Wouldn't hurt just to bring a bunch up. We still good on this? Yeah, we got tons of satellite telemetry for the science we need. This is going very, very slowly. Did it run into a problem? We don't have any of this. Rocket fuel? We have rocket fuel. We're not outputting the rocket. No, we are. It's this one. Which is this. Space transport. We're out of lube. Oh. I don't know why we're out of lube. It should be going already, right? It's just not returning. Did I not set that up correctly? Oh, there's no combinator. Yeah, so it doesn't notify her. And I don't think I need to bring that up. I think I already left. I have some still up there in space. Let's go up there and just see what we can do. My inventory is too high. 2 slots, too many. There we go. Wow, we didn't land anywhere close to where I wanted to be. Well, good thing we have a jet suit. Let's remember that. Remember where we parked, everyone. Alright, so first thing I wanted to do was change this up into producing this biochemical facility. Apparently we already have glass here. I don't know why. The pumps, these, and space assembly machines, I believe, are up here somewhere. And that's where our combinators are too. And wiring. Where'd it go? You dropped it already? It's not here. Where else is this outputting to? Up here. Well, I don't know why it is. It shouldn't be. All these are... I guess we said that's fine. You can build up a small amount here. That makes sense. So we can have some space transport. Anyway, switch this back. You're out of lube because we need to set up this combinator. So an arithmetic combinator right there. Or maybe over here would be better. Okay, and how are we setting those up everywhere else? It's something minus the amount in that original thing. So it's going to be lubricant barrels. Or no, this is the lubricant barrels. This is a number. Say 200. Minus that as lubricant barrels. And we should be broadcasting that, right? Looks like it. Is it working? Oh, no, it doesn't have any barrels. But these will be turned on. They're just not... I mean, we need to fire back the arrows. Here. Get some more science done, please. And we can give it a little buffer right here. You are firing empty barrels. Can you not fire empty barrels? This is ruining everything. So I can fire barrels up, but I can't fire them back down? What do I do with them then? Like, it's not... I can make a bunch of barrels on the planet, but what am I going to do with the extra barrels once I got them up here? I guess I can recycle them into steel plate? Or use them up here for other stuff. Lubricant from cryonite. Which I haven't figured out how to get. What's a recycling facility get me? Like, where is that? Can I use that in space? Yes. Do I by chance have one? Yes. You can create landfill. From all sorts of stuff. Broken data card scrapping. Okay, so they did this pretty cleverly. They knew they were gonna give us a ton of stuff. Scrap can be turned into heavy oil. Interesting. But just switching this back to steel plates. So they intended for us to be able to just get rid of your barrels in space. Interesting. You get rid of pools too. And radar dishes? That's peculiar. But like maybe this is a way of getting stuff into space. You put a you build things like big electric poles, and then you recycle them when you're up here to get the raw mats. Either way, we're doing barrels. And for now, you can just store it in a box. I like the animation of it. How it slowly crushes it. Smush. Alright, now before we go back down, let's see if we can set up the facility for when we do get stuff. This is so spaghetti, by the way. I just don't have any room. Ooh, I love this animation. Look at that, it's so pretty. Anyway, once we do have room, we need to make space platform, which we can do in just a regular space assembling machine. The issue is where to put it, because it's going to need several things, right? Space platform needs LDS, heat shielding, and steel. So heat shielding we're going to have to set up a new place for, but the LDS and the steel are already coming in. That's copper. This is lubricant. LDS with some fuel that was mistakenly put there. So these two things, we can just hop them over. Not a lot of room here. But that's kind of what that's the problem trying to be solved by making more space platform. Alright, and then a receiver. And it needs its own combinator. We do have empty barrels here also to deal with. Alright, you're going to be receiving a signal of some amount of what? Of heat shielding? So this is outputting a deficit of 500. And there's already a deficit of I guess we... I would have thought that it would be sending up more rock. 10-second crafting time. That's painful. So eventually we're going to want to turn this into a long line. A methane ice. What is this? Methane gas can be turned into a denser version of ice, useful for transporting it. But there's nothing, this doesn't lead to anything at the moment. Let's not bother with that yet. This leads to a whole bunch of stuff. Go ahead and get it. A vulcanite processing. Alright. So that's going to be there. This is going. That's going. This is switched back. We still have issues of water. How big is this bio thing? It's huge! Why is everything so huge in space? I don't want to shift all this down. I guess we could try bringing it all the way over here. But yeah, everything is just so huge in space. So I want you to process water, water ice into water. Oh, it's really fast. Okay, and the water is going to end up... It needs to come in here, and we don't have any room for it. It also needs lubricant, but only in very small amounts. Enough that it has to be facing this way. Or we need to turn it around. Little awkward. I need some more space piping. Which needs glass and cable. Cable we got. I'm sure we must have some glass somewhere. I'm sure we must have some glass somewhere. Somewhere. There's some. Oh, I had a bunch in my inventory too. I like this look. It looks great. I don't know what it's building, but it sure is building something interesting looking. It looks kind of like one of those underwater cables. And you're putting them on here, which is not going to work, but that's okay. Da 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 da. Here, you can start out with some heat shielding. Start building this. Okay, we need to get the water to here. It's too big. What about going this way? That'll work. This doesn't even do anything. It's just in the way. It's tell them to make the lights red when something is parked here. Or something like that. Vitamelange processing. Just a bit more of that. That's good enough. Switch this back over to transport belt. Turn this back on. There. Water! And that's all we need water for at the moment, right? To make the cosmic water. And that's not working because of lack of lubricant, but it will in the future. We even have some space platform showing up. How does it look? Can we just have a quick look at its appearance? Looks kind of machiney. Kind of reminds me of StarCraft 2. Okay, we got lots of ice. I think we're good to go back to the planet. Yeah. Drop all our stuff off. So ideas didn't, not all of our plans worked, but that's fine. We even have some platforming and stuff here. I could have just been using that, but that's fine. Let's remember to get on our capsule way over here. And we're gonna go back to Novice. Say, I should go up here because that's where our, yeah, hereabouts. Let's go. See, that was so much more accurate than going up into orbit. Alright, so basically we need to use... I need a bunch of reds first. In fact, I just need all my stuff. Here, give me all my stuff back. So this is not going to work. We don't need that. Instead, we'll need to construct them on site. We probably can just get away with one. It's a fast recipe, if I recall. Not that fast. Is the signaling working? So... I can't see the signal. Why not? I broke it somehow. When I moved that. Okay. There we go. So there's room for 200 barrels and 400 heat things. Here's the barrels. This is set wrong. So first of all, set it to go there. And change this to barrels of lubricant. These are right, yeah. Looks good. This needs to be heat shielding. And you are going to here. There we are. Nice little supply off into space. These are weird. I'm not sure if this is the right way to be doing this. Setting up this little launch orbital facility. Orbital launch facility or whatever. Just constantly shooting material into space. Instead of having like a cargo ship ready to go up and down every time. I like the idea that this can shoot right into the middle of the factory up in space though. Alright, I haven't even been paying much attention to the cryonite stuff. I was like, what's the deal with this? How does this work? So, cryonite, we just find it somewhere. There, let me see if I can just FNEI it. So we have cryonite. And we either get it just from mining on the ground or by turning it into stuff. Or as a byproduct of some really complicated recipe way down the line. And once we have it, we use it either by shipping it around or by turning it into powder. There's no other use for it. The powder is either turned into rods requiring heavy oil or crystals requiring steam, requiring heat, basically. Fuel to turn water into steam and then back. So both of those, powder and crystal and heavy oil, are only used to make rods. So once we get to this point, we should just take all our cryonite and turn it into rods. It doesn't need to... Oh wait, maybe there's other uses for the crystals? But... So the crystals... No. The crystals are only used for making rods. So rods are the obvious thing to make. And before we go back, can we do this on the planet? Industrial furnace cannot be placed in space. In fact, we have to do it in the... Or no, we could do it in either one. The powder is a mechanical facility. So yeah, that's on the ground. So now we got rods, and we can do things of rods. We can make anion exchange beads. Which are used for creating holmium chloride? Which is part of another process. Okay. What else can we do with these? It's also part of getting naquium and naquitite. So, we could turn them into beads. We could turn them into slush, which has a bunch of things that we saw already. We can make ice. We can make lubricant in space. This gamma ray detector is down the line. Speed module 9s. That's also quite down the line. Methane ice. So this is a way of getting methane gas into space. Which we'll need to use for processing biosludge? Or creating crude oil. So methane is a way of getting crude oil in space. It's also used for various things like nutrient gel, apparently. Alright. This is for naquitite. This is for thermofluid, which is something down the line from us. Or rather, maybe this is for cooling thermofluid. Or no. Okay, so this is how you make thermofluid, and then you cool it by running it through cryonite slush. Or you turn cool into cold, you kind of refine it. And you have super cooled. So there's an entire process of using cryonite to make things cold. And what's the virtue of this? Lets you make antimatter streams. Wow, okay, super cooled thermofluid we use everywhere. 300 things, or 90 things. Looks like it's a lot of sciencey stuff. Okay. So basically, we want cryonite. We want to turn it into rods. And then there's a few things we can do with it. But nothing that necessary yet. I mean, these are all seem like they're very advanced stuff. I don't think I need to deal with this yet. Or maybe this is what I need. You do the next science pack. Like, there's also this beryllium hydroxide. That might be something I need. I'm approaching this the wrong way. I shouldn't be looking at, well, here's something, what can I do with it? I should say, here's something I need. How do I get to it? And what I need next is the next science pack, which we haven't even unlocked yet. So these two are the next science packs. And everything else requires what we have and then one of those two. Production science and utility science. So utility science requires cool thermal fluid, which we already have looked at, and machine learning data. Machine learning data. That's the other thing we have not seen. This also needs plasma stream. Okay, so I guess I'm picking up what's going on here. This one, utility, is cryonite. This one, production, is a vulcanite. So our next step is to process those two materials. Do we have a place to do that? So vulcanite is common. This is waterless. No threats, though. On this other planet. Venus analog, I guess. You have holmanite here. There is a bit of vulcanite on this this moon. Iridite here, but some cryonite. It's close. It's just a moon in Elvis. Here's the Vita Melange place. But it's got threats. We have to be defining ourselves. The Shire. It's not even orbit of us, it's orbit of somewhere else. In the asteroid belt, they got a bunch of beryl and methane. So here's our first cryonite planet. It's a frozen terrain planet with threat. Is there another one? Cryonia, perhaps? It does not have any threat. It's a moon of Megara. Delta V from Novice is 7501. This is the easier way of doing it. Just, where can we get cryonite from anywhere, from all these places? This might be the best one. This is the moon of Novus. It's only 1100 Delta V. Even though it's not the main thing, it's in present enough that probably I can deal with it. Yeah, let's take a look at the surface. Icy world. With lots of little cryonite places. Okay, what about vulcanite? So that's the other planet, of course. But do we have another source locally? No. So vulcanite's not here, except for the other. It's way over on the other planet, and the other planet, is it hostile? No, it's no threat. It's waterless though. Don't know if that's gonna be a problem. What's the other? So beryl in the main asteroid belt and methane ice in the outer one. Like, what I really want is stuff that's just going to make it easier for me to do my job. Like, maybe these better solar panels. A high-efficiency solar panel. And maybe these... Here's, like, some beryllium and holmium. But what do I do with these? Like, what's the virtue of them? This needs mirrors. Made in a nexus in a moving spaceship. Moving in interstellar space with a larger, faster ship generates data faster. Interesting. That's like the very last technology. That's not what we should jump at. Alright, I'm gonna have to give this a think. Like, I'm almost tempted, rather than pushing forward, to perhaps continue, to just like to start pulling other stuff into orbit, like oil from Solas, and just like copper from Haze. Like, that might be simple. Well, pulling existing resources in from a planet that might be easier to get to than launching from now. No, that's not going to be easier. We could just load more stuff into Nalvis, I think. Oh well. Anyway, I need to have a think. What did we do this time? So we expanded our... Why is this not working? Oh, because it's not letting buy this anymore. I don't like that. I don't really want to filter this out. I just only want to let some of it in. Like that. I think that will work. Alright. What did we do? We launched more things into space. We set up some... we mostly did a lot of work in space. In Nalvis orbit. We set up building some space platforming so that we can actually expand this facility in time. We launched set up a few new places to launch things up to. We dealt with this recycling. Is that working? Yeah, we're building up some steel right here. And we dealt with incoming lubricant. We are producing ice locally now. And we got science going again. What's the hold up on science? It is... whatever this is. It's blue circuits? I never set up this for blue circuits, I guess. Yeah, okay. Well, that's the next thing we need to do. We need to get this to start producing blue circuits. Or rather, to produce blue circuits down here on the planet and send them up into space. Because we don't have a blue circuit launcher. Okay, well, we have plans for next time. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm betting that we can't shoot blue circuits up into space. That we're going to have to produce them locally. Okay. Well, that's a different thing entirely. Maybe we should just make a huge amount of them and just carry them up into space ourselves. Because that would be annoying. Like, let's take a look at the recipe for blue circuits. It needs green circuits and sulfuric acid. So that'd be a ton of copper. That needs stone also. This then needs plastic. Yeah. It'd be so much easier if we could just shoot them into space, but we can't. Oh well, we'll figure it out next time. Thank you for watching. Until next time.